Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how personal development can increase your wealth. See, if you were like me a couple of years ago, then you would have never thought that personal development could increase your wealth. So I have a couple of questions before we get started. Is low self-esteem holding you back at your job? Are you stuck at a job that you don't like or doesn't pay you enough? Do you think you deserve more pay but just haven't had the confidence to ask your boss for it? Have you been stuck in the same position at your job for the last couple of years and you haven't got a promotion even though you may think you deserve one? Or do you even think that you deserve a promotion? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I highly recommend watching this video. A lot of people don't realize how much increasing your self-esteem, your self-confidence affects your job. It's not just your personal life that suffers from low self-esteem, and I know this from personal experience. When I first started working, I didn't have the confidence to ask for a lot more money. In fact, I thought that the amount of money that I was being offered was all that I was worth. But over a few years, I started working on my self-confidence, and I was able to get the confidence to start asking for more money that I thought was deserved. See, I wasn't asking for more money just to ask for more money, but I knew what the work that I was doing was worth. So I'm not saying that you should be asking for $1 million. However, I am saying that you should have the confidence to know what your job is worth and know what value you bring to the company. And this is going to vary depending on the industry that you're in, but having low confidence affects everyone, whether you're a blue collar worker or a white collar worker. In my personal situation, growing my self-esteem, growing my confidence took me from a $60,000 per year job to now making over $200,000 per year over a span of just under 2 years. Because I realized that even though the job I was at was a great job and I worked for a great company, they just weren't able to pay me the amount of money that I knew that my job was worth. And that's when I made the decision to go to another company that could pay me more. And I'm gonna give a little more insight of where I started out as a teenager to where I am today as far as my personal confidence and self-esteem goes. Because in high school, I had no confidence at all. And now the fact that I'm even talking to you guys is a huge transformation. So I'm gonna share what I personally did to go from A to B and how you can do it as well. So before we get started in the video, definitely leave a comment down below. Tell me what your journey has been. Do you suffer from low self-esteem? Is it holding you back from getting a better job or getting better pay? Let me know down below and definitely continue watching to the end of the video. And if this content's helping you, definitely subscribe for more. So let's get into the video. Research from Dr. Joe Rubino found that nearly 85% of Americans suffered from low self-esteem. And a study from the University of Messina in Italy found that blue-collar workers that suffered from low self-esteem on average made $7,000 per year less than those who had high self-esteem. And the pay gap for white-collar workers was $28,000 difference. So you can see that just increasing your self-esteem can make you a lot more money no matter what kind of job that you have. See, when I was growing up, I had virtually no self-esteem. I didn't really have a lot of friends in school, and I never had the confidence to go out and make new friends or go out and talk to people, hold a conversation, or anything like this. I kind of just stuck to myself. I was quiet. I never really spoke. And a lot of times I give the example of times that I would actually skip class on days there were public speaking presentations or anything like that. I just didn't want to be in front of the class talking to the entire class because that terrified me. And I had low self-esteem, low confidence until just a few years ago when I started working on myself through personal development, through reading books like What to Say When You Talk to Yourself or The Magic of Thinking Big. There's so many books that I have read, and now I'm here able to talk to you guys without a problem. However, I don't want to leave out that there is also some research that says people with low confidence can actually become more successful. But I think there's a fine line between the two. Because in my own case, yeah, if I had higher self-confidence in high school, I probably never would have got into coding, which never would have got me a job paying 6 figures. But because I didn't have a lot of friends and I had low self-confidence, I spent most of my time on the computer just learning how to code and doing other things that over time has got me to where I am today Absolutely. However, I think there is a fine line on that because yeah, I did get into software development because of my low self-esteem. However, it held me back from making a lot more money until I grew my self-esteem. So I think it's all about having a balance in life. And so now how can you increase your self-esteem? Now these are going to be very basic points, which may not seem like a lot, but these are exactly how I got to where I am today. And I'm confident that if you do the same things consistently, then you'll also be able to grow your self-esteem and become an even better person. When it comes to your career or just making money however you make it, make sure you're never saying that it's hard to make money or you don't have enough money. Make sure you're being positive. Don't have negative thoughts. We want to be positive in every situation and say, yes, I am worth more. Yes, I'm going to make more money. Yes, there's a better job for me out there. And I would definitely suggest reading the books I mentioned before, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself and The Magic of Thinking Big. And if you need to change habits and learn how to create new habits over time, I would suggest Compound Effect. That's also a really helpful book that has helped me in many ways because a lot of things in life is about creating new habits and getting rid of the old habits. And I think one of the big ways of increasing your self-confidence is increasing your personal belief. Know what you're worth and just go out and do it. If it's asking for that raise that you know you deserve, just go and do it. See, the more that you go and take risks and they turn out in your favor, the more you're gonna believe in yourself. And that's how it worked for me. When I got the confidence to go and get another job and look for another job, and I found that I could make way more money, that just solidified that I could go out and take risks and those risks would pay off. So much of increasing your self-esteem is just going out and doing the things you're most scared of. You can read all you want and that will help, but until you go out and actually do it, it's going to be very hard to actually become successful in that area. And so this video was just the tip of the iceberg as far as increasing your personal self-esteem. There is so much more that could be covered on this topic, but I just wanted to give you a quick breakdown of how it could be costing you a lot of money over your lifetime. In some cases, it could be costing you millions of dollars over your lifetime. So I encourage you to go out and start increasing your self-esteem today. Don't wait another day. Let this be the time that you start. So if this video helped you, definitely like the video down below, leave a comment, tell me what your journey has been, and subscribe for more content. I'll be talking about finance, real estate investing, and of course, personal development because that plays a huge role in being successful in all of these areas. So thank you for watching and see you next time.